Yeah, Fran, can you talk a little bit about the goaltending call that they took away?
I can't.
What exactly did they tell you there?
I can't.
Chad Lysico?
Just to clarify for us, Fran, what is the rule on that goaltending situation? The whistle stops everything, no matter either.
Apparently.
Okay. And then on the free throws, you got in the bonus with 10 minutes to go, and I don't think you shot another free throw after that. Was that a product?
That's really interesting, Chad. A great observation by you. You're a smart guy. You really are a smart guy. Either that, or I guess I got to do a much better job of getting Luka Garza to the free throw line. Apparently, I'm just a horrendous coach. Shoots one free throw. That's my fault. I'll take full blame for that.
Next question. Anyone else have a question for Coach? Go ahead, Chad.
How did you try to stop Io? And what different things did you try to do? I know he had a really good game tonight.
I thought we did a really good job on him in the second half. In the first half, he was terrific. Our transition defense was bad. Our man defense was probably bad in combination with our transition defense, not what it needed to be. The zone was better. But I thought our transition defense and our awareness in the second half was substantially better, particularly as it relates to him.
Mike Kloss.
Do you feel you coped with the absence of CJ?
I lost you there, Mike.
How the team coped with the absence of CJ?
I thought pretty well. Yeah, I thought we did pretty well without him. Obviously we'd love to have him. I thought the guys that played, really competed hard and played well.
Go ahead, Chad.
I lost my train of thought there. You're
a smart guy, Chad. I told you. You should be able to remember.
I know. I guess just a big picture over these last 8 days. What'd you see, I guess, from your response as a team response here from the last loss, and what'd you think of the performance tonight?
You know what? It's one of those things, Chad, where, you lose the game and you start looking at, well, this guy should have done this and I should have done that and that guy should have done this. And we were in a position to win the game. We had a chance. And with a couple roll out on us coming down the stretch, they hit a couple shots, give them credit for that. I think we learned a lot about ourselves in terms of how to play the zone better, how to play transition defense better. I thought our execution was pretty good offensively. We had new guys in different spots. I thought they met the challenge. I thought, Keegan was really good. Patrick was good. I thought, Toussaint was good. I thought Tony Perkins came in and gave us some great minutes. I mean, how great was Nunji, when Luka was on the bench? I thought he was great. Really proud of Jack.
Mike Kloss.
Fran, what does the timetable look like for you guys? I mean, this is like an NBA type schedule you've got in the next few days.
Yeah, we'll get home late. Tomorrow's an off day. We'll start getting ready on Sunday for Michigan State on Tuesday. And then, then it's a quick turnaround, obviously, but we'll handle it. I mean, everybody's going to kind of be in that situation at some point, as you know.
Mark Friend, go ahead.
Yeah, Fran, it seems like the last two losses have been two very different games. Is this maybe a stretch that you can kind of look back to in the future? It's kind of a point where you feel like you maybe learned a lot, I guess, about this team?
No question. We played two really good teams. We did a lot of good things. Would like to have had, Luka out there the whole time. But I'm so proud of Jack and Keegan and Patrick and Tony in that stretch. They were really good, Joe T. So I think that bodes well for the future in terms of our depth. And we were in a position to win, when Luka hardly played. That's unfortunate. But other guys have to grow up, and they did.
Tom Kakert.
You mentioned Perkins earlier. Just talk about his performance. He seemed to meet the moment in a big spot tonight.
Yeah, I thought he's been really aggressive in practice. He's figuring it out. You know, he knows where to go, what to do. He knows how to play through situations. And I just loved his tenacity tonight. I mean, that kid's a competitor.
Chad?
I know I'm kind of the CJ Frederick question asker. I'll keep it going. What was the thought process, I guess, sitting him out? Do you think he might be back Tuesday?
You know, it's an obvious question that you have to ask, but the truth is I do not have an answer. You know, it's not like I'm trying to hide anything. You know, I think I said the other day at the press conference before this game, you know, he's literally day to day. And, you know, the last thing we want to do is run him out there and then risk making it worse. And now he can't play for the next 4 weeks or something like that. So we're trying to be prudent with how we utilize him. And, you know, I think that's the only way to handle it. You got to trust your medical people. We've got great medical people. We've got a trainer and a doctor with us, and he's getting rehab. You know, he's getting treatment, rehab, and they're on top of it. And he's a tough kid. He'll be back as soon as he can.
Rob McCauley?
Fran, from the Illini perspective, this was the most anticipated game of the year. I know it's hard to see anything optimistically after you lose, but did it live up to its expectations, do you think?
You know, probably, you know, I said to Brad before the game, you know, this game should have been, this building should have been nuts, you know, and that's what I missed for the kids. Forget about me. I mean, I've coached a million games, but those kids deserve the packed house, everybody going crazy. But that said, you know, I thought it was a hard-fought, well-played game. And I would say that for the whole season. You know, I felt the same way walking out on the court at Maryland. There's nobody there. You know, I thought we played hard. We played well. I thought they played hard. They didn't shoot it well. You know, I think it was a really good game under the circumstances. I think it would have been better if the place was filled. But, you know, maybe next year.
Robert Reed?
With Frederick out, this was quite the game for Keegan Murray to make his first career start. What do you think of his performance tonight?
I thought he was really good. You know, he made some mistakes. He's a freshman. He's one of those guys. He probably beats himself up more than he should. You know, he made a couple mistakes, and he feels like he let the whole world down, but he didn't. You know, I thought, you know, at 8-8. Pretty good numbers for a freshman. I thought defensively he was active. For the most part, he was where he was supposed to be. And he'll just keep getting better, no question.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Hey, Joe. What was your thoughts on the goaltend call? You know, you score after the goaltend. You know, what were your thoughts?
To me, it's just frustrating looking back. I mean, even if it is a block, I got the rebound, put it right back in. So I don't even know if the ref blew the whistle or not, but either way, it's kind of on them, and it should have been 2 points, either on the first one or on the second one. We should have been down 2 with a minute left, so definitely frustrating there.
Chad Lysko? I
mean, I guess it's kind of obvious to those of us that watch basketball, but can you put into words the difference between a 76-74 game with a minute to go and a 76-72 game with a minute to go?
I mean, it's just a completely different scenario. You know, we came down and got to stop. If we're down 2 with 30 seconds left, there's so many different options that you can run. So just, yeah, obviously just very frustrated about that, but can't do anything about it.
Follow up, Chad?
Yeah, just I remember your freshman year, you were 8 for 8 against Illinois, and today you were hot again against them. I guess you happy with the way you played out here tonight? I mean, you hit some big shots. I
mean, I just try to leave it all on the floor. I try to play as hard as I can, knowing that CJ was going to be out. He's a big piece for us, losing him. So just next man up mentality, and I knew that I had to really step up my game. And I tried to do that, but I know there's definitely still some improvements I need to make. So I just got to get back, watch the film, and improve on it.
Further questions okay, go ahead, Tom Kakert.
Joe, just listening to you and listening to Luca, it seems like you guys are, for lack of a better term, you're really angry about this loss. Is that fair to say right now?
Yeah, I mean, last year I think it really started this rivalry with Illinois, and this was one that we had marked on our calendars all year, and so to only get to play them once and to lose in that fashion definitely is disappointing. I just hope we get the opportunity to play them in the Big Ten tournament.
Chad?
I guess just what did you like about your team's performance? I mean, as we know, CJ makes such a big difference out there. As you looked around, big picture, what can you take out of this performance to help you guys going forward?
Yeah, I think starting in the first half, we just didn't get back in transition well. Io killed us. Got a lot of easy points to start the game, but I think we did a better job in the second half of marking him and not letting him get to the rim. But they had other guys step up. Frazier, Grandison hit a big three late. But as a team, I thought guys stepped in. I thought Jack did a really good job defensively when Luca went out in the second half with his foul trouble. He was blocking shots. I thought Keegan did a good job being active in his first start. Tony did a good job coming in off the bench and having an impact. So as you can see, we still have a lot of depth, even though we were missing CJ. But it just fell up a little short.
All right. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you, guys.